spanning the vast, boundless open sea, where the horizon separating the crystal-clear sky from the deep blue waters blurs into a distant haze. A colossal industrial fishing vessel cuts through the rolling waves, venturing forth with high hopes for a bountiful haul. On the deck, slick with white sea spray and stained by the rust of time, weather-beaten fishermen move with rhythmic urgency, clad in brilliant orange and yellow waterproof gear, their gnarled hands encased in thick leather gloves.
Almost there, just a few more feet.
Massive coils of steel cable and thousands of heavy iron chain links are unspooled by a giant winch. The clanging of metal against metal mingles with the engine's roar, creating a proud symphony of labor amidst the ocean. Fresh, blood-rich chunks of bait are carefully skewered onto large, razor-sharp steel hooks, carrying a deadly, enticing scent as they sink into the aerated, shimmering water. A multi-tiered bait system, a complex web of metal rings and floats, is deployed, stretching endlessly toward the horizon like a lethal barrier lying in wait for the giants of the deep. Beneath the calm, sun-dappled surface lies a silent yet perilous underworld, where jagged coral reefs of diverse shapes conceal the ocean's most primal forms of life.
We need to secure that crane before the waves pick up. Yeah, I already told the crew to double check the lines. It should hold.
There, lurking within dark caverns, the reef's apex predators caught the scent of their meal. The ultimate targets of the entire expedition, giant groupers, their bodies adorned with stunning patterns of brown and gray spots. Possessing massive, imposing frames, yet surprising agility, They slowly emerge from their hideouts, circling the bait with curious, ravenous eyes. Their movements sent hazy ripples through the water. Then came the moment of truth. A giant grouper, its scales a mosaic of brown and gray, gaped wide a mouth capable of swallowing almost anything, and lunged at the bait with terrifying speed.
All right, keep it steady. Watch the tension. Get the pin in. It's in.
A cold steel hook slammed into its jaw, shattering the silence of the seabed. A violent jerk registered on the deck's tension gauge, signaling a strike. The needle quivered wildly in the red zone, demanding urgent coordination from the entire crew. The winch began to haul, and the steel cable pulled taut, strained to the breaking point by the monster's immense weight and ferocious resistance. Far below, the giant grouper thrashed in desperation. The mechanical pole dragged its massive body roughly across sharp coral formations, churning up the seabed and billowing clouds of sand and silt that obscured the surrounding waters. It gaped wide, expelling massive bursts of air bubbles as it struggled against the invisible force stripping away its freedom. Yet, all efforts proved futile against the relentless winch. The moment it breached the boundary between water and air, a column of white spray exploded beside the hull. Thrashing with its final reserves of strength, the fish slammed against the ship's side, a spectacle of breathtaking, majestic power. A crane extended a broad yellow sling around the fish's belly, hoisting its massive form high into the air, as seawater cascaded from its gills and mouth onto the deck. Once lowered onto the slick metal flooring, The giant grouper, its scales a mosaic of gray-brown spots, lay motionless, fully revealing its wild beauty in the sunlight. Fishermen carefully used metal pliers to remove the cruel hook, then used a long tape measure to record its record-breaking dimensions. Their eyes shining with pride. To preserve absolute freshness, the fish was immediately wrapped in a lifting tarp and lowered directly into the sub-zero freezer hold, where clouds of frigid mist billowed thick.
Are you getting a clear signal there? Yes, it's transmitting smoothly now. 225.5, confirmed. 225.5.
There, hundreds of other giant groupers lay neatly stacked like an army, buried beneath mountains of stark white, freezing ice, awaiting the journey home. In stark contrast to the biting cold outside, deep within the cramped yet cozy galley,
Attention slowly. Watch the cables. Watch the head, easy now. All right, steady as she goes. Lower it down.
Keep it steady, don't let it swing. Almost there. Lower it slowly, lower it slowly.
fishermen gather around a wooden table to enjoy a steaming hot meal. The rising vapors from their soup bowls mingle with lively chatter and tales of their exploits at sea, fostering a genuine sense of camaraderie. After an exhausting shift, they retreat to their shared quarters, lined with bunk beds, where some sink into a deep slumber while others quietly leaf through newspapers for news from the mainland.
And I swear, the cod was this big, flapping right there on the deck. You're joking. I swear the waves were twice that high. He's been telling that same story for weeks now. Well, it gets better every time.
As a brilliant orange-pink dawn paints the horizon, the fishing vessel glides gently into the tranquil harbor, where towering cranes stand ready for unloading. Massive blue plastic crates, brimming with grouper and ice, are hoisted onto the concrete quay. Experts quickly arrive to inspect the catch, their satisfied smiles signaling a resounding success. The journey of these giant groupers then enters a more sophisticated phase within a sterile industrial processing facility, where dazzling white LED lights illuminate the gleaming stainless steel work surfaces. Skilled butchers wield razor-sharp knives, slicing along the backbone to separate massive, snow-white fillets with millimeter precision. The fresh, plump, and firm fish flesh is cut into neat, square portions, carefully vacuum-sealed. The cold chain operates ceaselessly. Automated conveyors move the product toward forklift operators who deftly load the cargo deep into the belly of refrigerated container trucks, which billow with clouds of cold vapor. These pristine white trucks, carrying the ocean's finest bounty, roll out of the industrial zone and traverse bustling city streets aglow with twilight neon lights, on a mission to deliver this premium ingredient to the most luxurious restaurants. In the open kitchen of a high-end restaurant, the clamor of cookware and the flare of flames create a passionate culinary rhythm. The head chef tenderly handles the pinkish-white grouper fillet on a wooden board before lowering it into a cast-iron pan of sizzling hot oil. The art of plating reaches its peak as the chef places the fish atop a bed of vibrant green asparagus and baby carrots, skillfully drizzles a ring of green sauce, and sprinkles on fresh microgreens, creating a visually stunning culinary masterpiece.
Your giant grilled grouper, enjoy. Goodness, look at the size of that. It looks absolutely exquisite.
Elegantly dressed guests could not hide their astonishment at the dish's grandeur. They carefully used their cutlery to slice into the tender, flaky flesh, savoring each bite and nodding in appreciation of the ocean's exquisite flavors.